Hi, pretty black girl. I am so happy to be back again. It's been a while. I've been really busy when it comes to school and just life in general, and I'm trying to find a way to schedule things, and YouTube as well is very important to me because I think it is important to have a platform where I can speak about these topics because I center myself and my beauty and my blackness, and I find it important to speak out about these topics because I also want to connect with you, um, black, beautiful girl. And I'm also very grateful for the subscribers. I am extremely grateful that you are subscribed to my channel and willing to listen to what I have to say. Thank you so much. So, the title is Dear Black Girl, Your Beauty is Celebrated Everywhere. And I wanted to talk about this because your beauty is celebrated everywhere, and it is something that I am a living proof that black beauty is celebrated everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere, internationally, globally. It is heavily celebrated, and I want to talk about it because not I'm not the only living proof, but so many other black women are also proof that our beauty is celebrated everywhere in the world, and people put us on a pedestal when it comes to our beauty. And I want to just talk about it. The amount of attention that I receive by just looking put together. I've talked about looking your best in this on this channel. That is I feel like one of the main key points of this channel is to elevate your looks and to look well put together. And of course, this channel is for pretty privileged black women because then you can relate more to what I have to say, and then you are not easily offended or anything like that. But the amount of attention that I receive by just walking outside, whether that is when I wear my afro out or just looking put together, I like wearing clothes that look good on me. I'm not going out looking my worst. I always try to look my best, even though if it's somewhat, I guess, more casual, I will always look put together. I'm not going outside in my bonnet or anything or my pajamas. I'm never doing that. I'm always going to look put together anytime I go outside. Um, I am staying true to my beauty, and owning your beauty is something that is vital because I think black women have such a unique phenotype that no one can replicate. No one can replicate your beauty. You are your own unique beauty, and people see that. People see that beauty, and I have so many examples of how people have praised my beauty. I was literally walking outside. This was in the summertime, and then people were saying queen and just staring at me. Like the amount of stares that I would receive is insane just by me wearing my afro, something that naturally grows out of my scalp. My afro is something that I was born with. It's not something that I can, use a perm to have somewhat tightly textured hair like the Chinese are doing, the Asians are doing right now. It's not something that I force. It's something that I'm naturally born with, and people praise that. And I think it is important to own your beauty and to stay true to your beauty because it truly is something that you should be proud of, and be proud to be a black woman because your beauty truly is celebrated everywhere. It doesn't matter where I go. I am just so hyper visible, and I have beautiful face and beautiful hair that I've been taking care of more lately because I've talked about me not wearing braids anymore. And of course, braids are also part of the Afrocentric beauty standard, but the afro and wearing your hair out is also part of your unique beauty, and people see that. People see your distinctive looks. People see that you look different. They will recognize your beauty, especially in a society, you know, that people don't tend to look like you, because I noticed that most of my subscribers come from the US or, for example, Europe, and people that is a Western society. That means that majority of the people don't look like you. So you will probably be maybe one of the few black people in your surroundings, and people notice that and appreciate your beauty. For example, just yesterday, I wore this slim dress, this bronzy, brownish, beige colored dress, and that, of course, is my summer dress, but I still wear it in the autumn because I think it's a beautiful dress. And I wore it with tights and with really cute heels and kind of like this button up cropped vest all over it so I won't feel as cold. And my classmate was like, "You look stunning as always." And then I got so many stares when I was walking outside. At school, people would just stare at me as if I was a walking, you know, a walking muse, a model walking. And I have said that I have a pretty slender figure. I'm not the tallest. I'm like 5 foot 5, 5 foot 6 ish. Yeah, I'm not the tallest out there, but anytime I wear heels, I do look very model-esque. And my friend yesterday, she was like, "Yeah, your body type looks like a model," which is a huge compliment to me. But I got stares, and I also have a story time on Patreon if you're willing to listen when I wore a certain hairstyle, and the reactions were very interesting. And yeah, that just goes to show that you wearing your natural hair does not hinder you from anything. It truly doesn't. You need to find a suitable hairstyle that looks good on you, or just something that a hairstyle that looks good on your face. That's really what's going to elevate your pretty privilege, and people see that, and your beauty is heavily celebrated. Also, I got told that my this dress looked good on my skin tone. Again, my Afrocentric beauty is celebrated. It is brown skin is Afrocentric, dark skin is Afrocentric. Having a smaller nose and you being black, you are still Afrocentric. We can come in so many different phenotypes, black women. We come in so many different shapes, hair textures. We can look so versatile, and our beauty is just very versatile. And you can use that to your advantage. Use that to your advantage. Use your hair, your features, your skin tone to your advantage. Wear colors that look good on you because your beauty truly is celebrated. I am so passionate about this because it is something that I go through on a daily basis. So I want you to feel that confidence, and please comment down below and share a story of your beauty being celebrated. Um, I want to hear these stories. I want other people to also read those stories because I'm not the only proof, but there's so many of you out there that go through the same, and I want us to have like this community where we talk about our beauty experiences and our positive experiences surrounding our beauty. So, also, I was talking about a teacher's hair yesterday. Everything just happened yesterday. Um, I was talking about her hair. This teacher, she has sister locks, and and they were kind of curled. I was telling my classmate that her hair looks very pretty, and she was like, "Yeah, that's true." And then she was like, all of a sudden, she's like, "Why don't you do something with your hair?" Because I wore my hair in like a hair clip. I often wear my hair in like a claw clip because I don't know, I'm just lately very obsessed with that hairstyle. I feel like I have hairstyles that I'm obsessed with depending on the season. For example, in the summer, it was the fro. I just couldn't wear my hair in a bun. I just constantly would wear my hair out in a fro. And then now it's autumn season, and I just like the claw clip hairstyle because I like wearing kind of seductive outfits in a way. I will wear a skirt with a cute top that shows my figure. I just like the office siren look. That's what I explained to her. And she was like, "Why don't you do something with your hair?" Like, and I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, like an afro or braids. It was so funny to me because that just goes to show that me wearing an afro or me wearing afrocentric hairstyles that, complement my features, that is something that stands out and people appreciate. That's so funny because this is coming from a white girl saying these things. And I explained to her that, as I've mentioned, that I like wearing kind of seductive clothes, and I feel like a slick hairstyle would look good on those seductive outfits rather than an afro. Well, it can go both ways, but I feel like sometimes a claw clip can just only show face, and that looks really good with like a slim dress. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that afros don't look beautiful, they absolutely look stunning, but I think sometimes it's nice to pair certain outfits with certain hairstyles. But back to the topic, people are obsessed with our beauty. They truly, truly, truly are. And I'm so extremely passionate about this because it is something that I go through. And when you go through things, you are, I guess, more passionate about them, and you can relate to them and speak about them with no worries, no complications, because this is something that I see in my everyday life. And I I'm very visible. I'm very hyper visible. There's nowhere that I go that I am not noticed. And use that to your advantage. That's what I would say. Go wake up on time before you go to work, before you go to school. Go and do your hair. Wear hairstyles that really complement your features and look good on you, and that just make you look stunning. Do your makeup if you want to. Wear nice lipstick that complements your skin color, because black women, we have different skin tones, deep dark chocolate, kind of a caramel. We can look very, very diverse and use that to your advantage. You look exotic. You truly do. And that is not a bad word. I feel like exotic is just looking different, especially in a Western society, because as I've mentioned, most of my subscribers, they come from Western countries. You guys come from Western countries, and you know that what it is to be a person that stands out, because you are not the majority. You are a minority, and that makes you stand out. So wear your natural hair, own your skin tone, your Afrocentric features. They look unique, and no one can replace that. No one can take that away from you. Those features are features that are extremely beautiful. They truly are. And I just want to tell you that you look beautiful, and your beauty is celebrated everywhere. And this makes me really emotional speaking about it, because it is something that I go through. And I am just happy that I've come to the point where I can wear my hair out and feel confident and beautiful in my hair, and also that people can see that beauty and appreciate it and compliment it. Because I thought for the longest time that, people would not appreciate my afro, my hair that is coarse, my type 4 hair. But that is all just something that is in your mind at times, and your beauty is just, it is out of this world. And dear black girl, your beauty is celebrated everywhere. So own it. Stay beautiful.